Whatever we don't finish, we will complete on the other days. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
No problem.
First, I want to welcome everyone. It's been a long journey. Want to welcome you and thank you for participating. I also want to thank the team, although they are not here, but the team that we elected previously to usher us into registration processes. Although most of them have not continued with us for different reasons. Only me and Taurai who are remaining. So now this team has got a new task. By the end of this meeting, at least we need to be able to identify the different things that we need to do, the different tasks that each one has to look into and all those. So I think first things, maybe we need to get to know each other, because it's the first time meeting some of you, seeing your faces, although we've been talking, maybe chatting on WhatsApp for the past 2 years and all.
Yes.
We've been chatting for even 3 years. So maybe we can get to know each other briefly about, you can tell us briefly about yourself, and before we move on to the business of the day.
I think you can kick it off, Clarence.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm Ndodana Clarence Hlongwane. Live in Cape Town. I'm a Zimbabwean citizen, but I've been a resident in South Africa for the past 12 years now. Yes, for the
12 years.
12 years, wow. Yes. So at the moment, I'm a independent shuttle driver. I do tour guides and airport transfers. I'm self-employed basically. And education, I think I didn't do tertiary education. Most of my education, tertiary education, is self-taught, but I've been to first year, I've done first year psychology, I've done accounting, I've done quite IT as well at university level, of which I couldn't finish because of different reasons. And also one of the reasons was I kept changing because I wasn't sure exactly if I wanted to do that particular course. And I think it has led me to until 2017, where I met the group of Marxists who taught me Marxist economics. So I grew a love for economics. So basically, most of what I know is self-taught.
Okay.
And I've got I now have a passion for economics. So I think basically that's all. Unless there's someone wants to ask a question.
No questions from our side.
Okay.
Mr. Ndodana. Thank you very much. I'll start. My name is Ricardo Andrade. I stay in Cape Town. Been in Cape Town, studied retail business management. I'm currently employed by Sunglass Hut, which is a subsidiary of Luxottica and Isolo. They have approximately 9,500 stores. I oversee 4 stores with 20 staff members. So yeah, retail is basically, I've been approximately almost 21 years working for this company. You know, so I've gone through the levels and understanding, and yeah, I think I met him about 4 or 5 years back, and he introduced me to the venture that he particularly, that's close to his heart. And yeah, he's a very talkative individual, but a very passionate individual as well. And I think that's a very good trait to have, and we hope that we can get this very great idea off the mark, but it's slowly but surely. So each step that we do, will definitely, it's in the right direction to getting iAfrica launched off and getting the wheel started on iAfrica. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you, Ricardo. Does anyone have a question for Ricardo? Okay, then let's, Mr. Melusi.
Okay, my name is Melusi Zwanjile Dule. Well, I studied economics at the University of Zimbabwe. I think it was sometime between 83 to 86. And thereafter I joined Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe in the International Trade Division, where I was looking at imports and exports, the current account. I think I stayed there for about two and a half years, and then left to join Zimbabwe Electricity Supply Authority on the procurement and logistics side. Well, I opened a logistics side there. I also opened a customs and clearing desk in ZESA, and also did their procurement on the engineering side, which included the generation, transmission, and distribution side. I stayed there for quite some time. I think it was 15 years. And then I was hired over by National Treasury during the Trevor Manuel era. Worked with the Treasury for, I think, about 8 years, thereabout. Also in the supply chain division, responsible perhaps for writing supply chain policies, risk management, and compliance issues for the government. And a bit of involvement in management information systems, particularly in bringing in the electronic procure-to-pay kind of platform. And after that, I then left to join Sasol. Sasol still within the procurement field, but however, the focus now was on capital procurement and engineering. Basically, it was from concept to delivery of a product in an engineering kind of sphere, specialized in project management and also risk and auditing at that time. I stayed there, I think, 4 years, and then left to join Standard Bank. I've been hired to create procurement systems in Africa. I've been all over the African continent, 20 countries to be precise. And I got tired of traveling and decided, no, okay, let me jump into the South African space, which I am at the moment. Also still concentrating on the procurement system, policies, procedures, governance issues, compliance, as well as audits. So this is what I am. Well, I was born in Zimbabwe, but I've now naturalized South African. So I did not denounce my Zimbabwean citizenship, though. So yeah, I've got a family here. I took my children out there. 2 have finished varsity. 1 is still doing matric. Yeah, that's what I am.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, guys.
Nice meeting
Good. I
you.
like that.
Oh, I forgot to mention another part that I did. Just before coming into SA, I also enrolled into a master's degree in business leadership, which I completed. Well, it was within 4 years. Eventually completed. It's in the back, and also started. I don't know if you are familiar with the Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply of the United Kingdom.
Yes.
It's an advanced, yeah, it's an advanced diploma. Well, it's a mark really that you have been accredited to the Chartered Institute of the Purchasing and Supply of the United Kingdom. I'm a member at the moment as it is.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
We are happy to have we are happy to have your qualities. Skills will come in, will be very useful.
Hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone with a question for Mr. Dube?
No, sir. I'm good.
No question here.
Okay. We hand it over to you, Mr. Gumbo.
Okay. All right. Thank you, my leader. Thank you very much. And my apologies for being on and off. You know, these technological things, sometimes we have the technical problems here with the network, and also my gadgets here, they are not performing well. But thank you very much. My name is Taurai Gumbo. I'm a Zimbabwean citizen. I'm staying here in South Africa under the Zimbabwe exemption permit. My journey is not that much long, but I started in Zimbabwe as I was working in a non-governmental organization, the Catholic Relief Service. As I can say, my highest attained position by that time. I was a provincial coordinator for Marsh West, involving distributing of food and all other medical supplies and the related things through CRS. But I left Zimbabwe on a political grounds when I came to South Africa. I think about I think it's 12 years now here in South Africa, and I'm based in staying just 60 km out of Durban in the Ilembe district. That's where I'm based at the moment, and currently I'm just involved in the construction industry. I'm running a construction company with my partner. Also here in South Africa, I've been involved in a lot of migrants' works. I was in the Migrants Union for some times with the likes of Mandla Masuku, and also been involved with the Zimbabwe community in South Africa with the likes of Comrade Mabena, and I've met Comrade Hlongane. Sorry for using the word comrade, because that's how I am. I am a comrade. So I've been working with the Mabena for a long time now. I met Comrade Hlongane in the Marxist-Leninist group. Yes, I think some few years ago, when we come together and we started to venture on this project together. It's been a long and rough ride, but we're still here. We are still hanging on, and we still hope to have something that is going to change our people here in South Africa, both migrants and the local people, and in Africa at large. Thank you, my leaders.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gumbo.
Thank you. Anyone with a question for Mr. Gumbo?
No questions. I'm good, thank you.
Okay. I think it's an important exercise to know each other, because it also, how we know each other, it also determines how well we work together. We're going to be working together for a long time, until a time when members decide that they want us moved maybe to another task or whatever. So it will be important that we keep the spirit and get to know each other, even in person. Maybe one day we will meet.